Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Time to get my ass clapped.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And only able to get to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now this defense for the Bengals, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
Oh my God, throw the ball, Jack.
Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Yikes.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
And that's a much-needed completion right
Let's
there.
go, baby.
Down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it?
Come on.
They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys with great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love.
No, get over his head. Fuck me.
Intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And
all right.
Bengals are gonna
Good start.
Here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 45. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here we go.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
Come on, baby.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Going for the deep.
Oh, my.
And it looked like he got the feet down.
Damn.
Yes, it's a catch.
All right, bro.
Big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Come on. What? Oh, God, we dropped that. Oh, Minka. Come on, bro. Gotta hold on to that shit. Oh, that's foul. Damn. Oh, man, we gotta catch those, bro.
His second touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
How are we not holding on to that,
Extra
man?
point by McPherson.
Damn.
Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Damn. All right.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson
No problem.
to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Love's throw.
Good shit. Come on.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches. Continuing to work on grabbing everything that comes his way. A nice catch there.
Love now to pass on 1st down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
Come on.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Now
Come on.
This one complete downfield on the left side. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson.
Come on, baby.
His second touchdown on
Keep
the
playing that,
season.
man.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And I can see the officials looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Probably gonna bring heat right here.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow.
Absolutely cooked me. God dang. All right.
Before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to air one.
Damn, bro.
This is caught inside the 15.
All right.
He just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the
Damn.
That's to Chase. He's got it.
All right.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it...
Okay. All right, fresh restart. Copy that.
Right at the convergence.
Fresh restart. 0-0.
We welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Love now. Short little throw to Ebron, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Love.
Oh my God, good stop.
Taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Damn.
Logan Wilson able to get him down for a loss.
Yeah, I got it, Clifford. He was running a lot of
and
verts and shit too.
Down.
Damn. All right, he is sending fucking heaters, bro.
Here's Presley Harvin now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Damn, bro.
Midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And Jamar Chase won the 2019 Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top receiver while at LSU. And the guy who threw him the passes there, Joe Burrow, now his quarterback at Cincinnati.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 2nd and 6. Burrow looking to pass.
God dang.
Oh,
no way.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10.
Good run.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd and goal. Burrow. This is caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Now Burrow.
Oh, come on.
Quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Bengals.
Damn. Couldn't get that acrobat to activate. Fuck.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take the 1st quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Give me try this play.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive,
God dang, bro.
You have some plays that you've got.
This man is boxing me up.
Defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, come on, man.
Fuck. Man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Let's make these babies crawl on the way back. Hey, check back, back six. Here we go,
Love. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Yeah, that was just covered. God dang, bro.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty.
Oh, this guy's cooking me with man defense.
I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Oh, my days. Jesus Christ, I already got that shoestring.
Run back there, 33 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road. And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down.
Come on, guys. Get there just a second earlier here.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw.
Oh, God bless.
Another shot for
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, God, dude. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his to absolute devastating effect.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Get to it. Yes, sir.
Hauled in just past the 50. And all the
Come on,
way
baby.
inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
What a dot.
Big play that time for Pittsburgh.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and cut into the lead.
Oh, it was a terrible throw. No, it's not. And he's out of bounds. Fuck.
But they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Oh, that's not the button I want. Motherfuck, dude.
Picked off at the 23, and they will take over at the 26.
Oh, this is just getting bad fast.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
wide open.
2nd year, as you know,
damn.
On the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go.
That's picked. It's got to be picked.
Higgins, and it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Damn, man.
Connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On third down, Burrow.
Oh my! And dude,
boy, he is very close to a first down.
Fuck!
That football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Throwing the out route and complete.
Damn, man. What the fuck's my hard flats at? Jesus.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
Ah,
and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Escaping. And a big
yes, sir.
He's taken down.
Come on, baby.
Causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
To Mixon on the check down. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to get it down to the 20.
At least get a field goal out of it, but
a big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Ray McLeod to return.
Pick up the fucking block, dude. Jesus.
23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together.
Why did you cut up, dude? Keep running up the field, man.
Picked off at the 33.
Fuck.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back.
Why did he cut back?
10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right.
God.
Right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Second down and goal.
Oh, he's just wide open over here. Yeah. In man defense, he's just wide the fuck open.
His second touchdown.
Nobody even near him.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
Jesus Christ, I'm absolutely in a fucking snuggie.
And he just gets rid of
I am in an absolute fucking bag.
Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. If they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
First down, going to the air with Love. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Just not even a good pass at all.
Intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. To the air again, Love.
Snuggied.
And seeing nowhere to throw,
I don't know what to do, bro.
From harm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing. Love. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it.
Terrible throw. Oh my God, dude. I don't have anything, bro.
3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going back to Love. Forced out to his left.
Absolutely nothing open.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And they get a little as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
This fucking...
Take exactly what happened before. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And incomplete.
Quit selling. Fuck.
Game and the team still throwing with this kind of a lead. You start playing a little more physically, and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Preston Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far.
Let's go, baby.
But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it. And I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Almost picked it.
Frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Come on, baby.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Calls for the fair catch. Makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
All right, Jack, I need to dial something up here.
31 yards. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now
Jesus
nice
Christ, dude.
Defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Terrible ball.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my
God.
God.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I just cannot move the ball on this dude, bro.
Visiting Bengals out in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
To throw again on second down. Burrow.
Come on, dude. Oh my God, bro.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Damn.
Mark him down at the 49.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down. Even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter, I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Sliding out of the pocket. Airing one out for Boyd. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the air again, Burrow.
Yeah.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Play action this time with Love.
Just pick after pick.
Time today. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Yeah, it's not good, Harvey. I'm in a fucking box. I'm in a snuggie. There's nothing that I can't do anything.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away.
I don't even give a fuck.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love.
Just immediate, dude. Blocking tight end and halfback. Just no problem. No problem. Just get straight in.
Frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've got plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
by the time we have to
leave the booth.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Oh my God,
he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Burrow's throw.
Oh my God.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again.
Yeah.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce. So we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They hand this off to Harris, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And it's taken in at the 9.
Really, my legs just go through his arm. Oh, we don't hit him there either. Copy that.
Big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now.
I don't care. I'm run committing up middle.
Gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score.
Yeah,
like
dial
this.
it up, buddy. I'm run committing up middle.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
Yeah.
Wide open, complete.
Good job, buddy.
The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati
Yeah, might as well
score.
celebrate on top of it.
We talk about Jamar Chase. One of the things that really stands out, his ability to take ordinary plays and then turn those into big ones.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on...
Oh, now Harris lost it.
Great. Good job, Najee.
The Bengals grab it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard
God, I'm
line.
literally just trying to run fucking clock, dude.
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
And run commit up middle.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
See if Najee can fumble it again.
Ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They run for it with Harris, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first three
Seriously?
quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On second down now, it's Harris. And he stopped immediately there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, here's Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so.
Are you seriously calling timeouts?
Coming in, this will be their final one with 10 seconds.